Hello, everybody. We're going to talk about Starfield today and the release date, 6th of September 2023. There's a showcase on June the 11th, 2023, that should show us more of the game, but it looks like another delay wrapped up as a release announcement. So, what they're giving us a release date, but it's actually news that it's been delayed if you think about it, because most people are expecting it in June, July, and it's now aimed at September. Still, Bethesda have a reputation for being called, well, for releasing buggy games, just like Bullfrog used to do back in the past when they released Dungeon Keeper and Theme Park and all the other games. They were all quite buggy, and some of them stayed buggy for quite a while, but they were great games. Bethesda are the same, and some of the best game developers all release buggy games for some reason. Now they're in Microsoft. Now, Microsoft, they're probably not that keen on that reputation, and are probably insisting that these bugs get fixed before the game is released, which probably explains all the delays and everything else. Whereas ZeniMax, when they owned them, they were probably keen to get it out the door and rake in the money. Although I'm not too sure. That's just me guessing. Anyway, if we get to September and we see another round of bugs in a brand new game after all the delays to get it right, people might be a little bit annoyed. I mean, to say the least. I mean, I know I will. Still, as the t-shirt says, don't panic. It'll get done. It does mean if it's a September release date, though, we're probably not going to see any creation kit, modding activity until 2024 or Christmas at the earliest. But I'm guessing February 2024. Be about 6 months after release, after any bugs have been done. Of course, if they do fix any bugs, in this particular phase of development, and we get to Christmas and there's nothing to fix, then there's every chance we might see the modding thing kick in before then. But I'm betting on Bethesda being Bethesda and not changing their spots, and it being a bit of a buggy release. February, I'm thinking. Anyway, it says about the anomalies. I can't remember where I heard it, but they were talking about anomalies destroying Earth. And now we see in the video that various anomalies are, being visited by the player. We see at least two in the clips, one in previous footage and one in new footage in this year, the new stuff. So if the anomalies are such a big part of the main plot, and we literally, like alien ruins were in Oblivion, and you're going to visit them and they're responsible for destroying Earth, then I'd guess there's a certain urgency towards discovering what's going on. Because if they've already destroyed one planet, they might destroy others. So I'm guessing that's the theme of the actual game when we actually get to play it. Find out the source of anomalies, stop whatever's happening, or work out why they're doing what they're doing. But they do seem to all be on desolate planets. I haven't seen any in the middle of a city, for instance. So maybe they have been destroying planets. I mean, if it is the case, imagine building something on a planet with an alien ruin on it. Not an alien ruin, alien ruin on it. Aliens, what am I going on about? Anyway, I don't think anything will happen, by the way. I think it's just a backstory. But that's what I'm thinking the whole main plot's going to be like. I think the footage we're seeing there still doesn't excite me, though. I don't know why, but what they've been spitting out so far hasn't got me thinking, I'm looking forward to September. It's got me thinking, I want to go back on Mount & Blade. So Bethesda really need to start, that hype train going, because people can yell and bawl and get excited on YouTube all they want, but the footage we're seeing isn't exciting footage. It isn't something that makes me think Skyrim, Oblivion, or Fallout, or anything like that. It's just, it's a space game. I like space games, by the way. There's nothing in there. I mean, if you want to see Egosoft's space, trailers, where there's massive battles and you're flying around space stations, that's exciting. This isn't, So, I mean, it could be one of the dullest games we've ever seen at the rate it's going. Or maybe I'm just getting bored of seeing all the same footage over and over again, like you guys are. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? In the meantime, though, we're going to continue doing whatever we do on this channel. I'm guessing there's not going to be much news between now and June. And then we should start seeing a flurry of news, as little leaks come out between June and September, because that's the way Bethesda normally work. So I'm not expecting much now, in June, I'm expecting things to pick up, and then we start to get serious with all these videos and talking about the game and things like that. So until the next bit of news comes out, because this wasn't really that big of news, it's just a release date and a tiny bit of new footage, I will see you in the next one. And remember, don't panic, it'll all come right in the wash.